Hello friends, good morning. I am Gijo here. How are you? I am a former piping design engineer from Reliance Petroleum Jamnagar, and I am making this video to save the lives of mechanical engineers from construction and site jobs. If you are a mechanical engineer, please listen to this video carefully and share it with as many people as possible, because sometimes this video can save your life and the lives of many mechanical engineers who are struggling with low salary for years together in construction maintenance operations field without any guidance. I passed out in mechanical engineering in 1996 from MA College of Engineering in Kodamangalam, Kerala. Then I too faced this severe problem. There was nobody to guide me, not my professors, no friends, no relatives. I did not know anything. I got the job as an apprentice in one small company in Kerala. Then, after working there for 3 months, I went to Coimbatore and worked as an apprentice in one company manufacturing crushers for rupees 900 per month. And after that, with lot of struggle, I became an apprentice with the Kochi Refineries Limited. After working there for 4 or 5 months, I got into Reliance Petroleum Limited as a graduate engineer trainee, and from there my life was comfortable. I was part of the largest oil refinery construction project in the world at that time. It was in 1998, and I worked in construction for about 3 years. Then I was shifted to piping design engineering. At that time, the software used was PDS, and after I worked in PDS for some time, I resigned my job and I became a consultant in EPC sector. And from 2005 onwards, I have placed more than 1,000 candidates in piping design, structural design, equipment design, etc. I want to give a strong message to each and every mechanical engineer watching this video. If you are in construction maintenance operations field working with low salary, it is going to suck your life. Try to get out from there as early as possible. And how to get out? Learn detail engineering in EPC oil and gas. As a mechanical engineer is concerned, you can learn PV-Allied software, that is equipment modeling software. And for 3D modeling of piping design, learn SP3D piping or E3D piping. I want to tell you that there is plenty of demand for 3D modeling of piping design people. The 2D drawings you can generate using MicroStation and AutoCAD. So learn these two softwares also. After that, learn Caesar 2. This software is used in many design engineering companies in oil and gas, and this is also very important. This is a stress analysis software. So SP3D or E3D, PV Elite and Caesar 2 software, if you know, you can get into detail engineering in oil and gas. There is another design engineering called solid modeling. If you learn CATIA, PROE, LS Dyna, Abacus, Hypermesh, Creo, SolidWorks, etc., you can get into solid modeling. There are three sectors in this: aerospace, automobile, and machine tools. But the problem with solid modeling is that plenty of students are there in the market, and you will get good salary only in aerospace domain. In automobile domain and other domains, the salary is very poor. So the best option available for you in the market is to become a piping design engineer as early as possible. Don't join piping design engineering course because I am telling you. You should have high memory, high IQ, high knowledge. Then only it will be suitable for you. Getting a job in piping design engineering is not tough because plenty of jobs are there in the market. But after getting the job, you will be bombarded with lot of drawings, 2D drawings, general arrangement drawings, and from that you need to create the 3D drawings. And it requires lot of imagination and memory power, lot of skills you should have. You should be able to have a grand idea about what you are doing. From 2D you need to generate the 3D drawings, pipe routing you need to do between cable trays, between equipments, between structures, etc. I was actually put in piping design where I was placed in front of two computers which is 17 inch, and from point A to point B I was told to do the routing of the piping. This was the piping design modeling I have done during those days. I want to tell you that if you learn piping design, you have two sources of income. One is you can get a fantastic job and you can go to Singapore, Malaysia, even America also. Plenty of people are there in piping design getting good salary. If you don't want to work in other companies, you can teach piping design to students and at least you can make 1 to 2 lakhs rupees every month by teaching piping design. If anybody is interested to learn piping design, I can give them a 2500 page study material to start with. You need to have strong knowledge about ASME session 1 to 9, ASTM material standards, piping isometric drawings, pipe supports and standards, and various other codes and standards before you step into piping design. If you blindly learn piping design software, 3D modeling, etc., without knowing the basics, then the biggest problem is that you will not be able to read the 2D drawings and understand the bill of materials, codes and standards, material standards, etc. So, learn the basics of piping design first, then learn 3D modeling softwares and change your biodata, then apply for the jobs. When you will be called for interview, you will be given a tool test, a pipe routing tool test, and if you pass that test, automatically you will be taken. So your fundamental knowledge is extremely important. All details about my contact details are given below this video. Kindly share this video with as many mechanical engineers as possible. If you are working in construction, maintenance, operations, kindly get out from there as early as possible. I will tell you the problem. If you are in the construction field, after one site is completed, you will have to go to another site. So the codes and standards, technology used in one construction site will be totally different from another site. Same is the problem with the maintenance field, monotonous job and low value addition. And operations field also same problem. Mostly 50% reporting and 50% technical job. So that will not make you a core engineer. You will end up working in these sectors and after 20 years you find that you don't have any core expertise except supervising. And that is a place where you fail in career. If you become a pipe and design engineer, you get a core skill and no company can fire you fast. If you are in construction maintenance or operations, there are plenty of people and ready to work for low salary. So after you are 40, you can be fired immediately. Okay, and that can land you in trouble. So try to get into piping design at the earliest. If you are in the mid of your career also with a 10-year experience, I suggest you learn piping design and take care of your career. All details about my contact details are given below this video. You can contact me, WhatsApp me. I will guide you in the right direction. Thank you very much and have a nice day.